Hi, my name is Judith Schlissel. I am a reference librarian at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem Law Library. Today's video is how to search for legal articles on LegalTrac. Why use LegalTrac? It's easy to search, it has an international scope, and when you find articles on your topic, the footnotes will lead you to cases, statutes, and more articles on your topic. So it is a great place to start your research. How do we access LegalTrac? First, we go to the Law Library webpage. We scroll down to מאמרים שימושיים, which is frequently used databases. We select the LegalTrac. We select LegalTrac again from the catalog. At this point, if you haven't already signed into any of the library databases, you will be asked for your tעודת זהות and code אישי, your ID number and your personal number. Or you can ask for an SMS text message, or you can log in with your email and password. This authenticates you so LegalTrac knows that you're a Hebrew University student or faculty. For today's topic, I chose drunk driving. I recommend that when you are doing research, you create a list of all the terms you find. This way you can add them to your future searches. You can go old school with a paper and pen or start a Word document. I like to use the post-its available on the computer. We will start our list with drunk driving. LegalTrac is a database of legal articles. When you start typing drunk driving, it finds it for you. If you select it, it will run your search. If for any reason it didn't run your search, you have to press on the magnifying glass. We found over 2,000 articles, but always remove with full text. Why? Just because LegalTrac doesn't have every single article in full text, it doesn't mean the library doesn't have access via a different source. Look, we went from 2,000 to 4,000 articles. I will show you later how to find those articles that are not in full text. We chose drunk driving as a basic search. We do not want to look at over 4,000 articles. So we will limit the articles to articles that are really about drunk driving and are not just mentioning somewhere in the article drunk driving. So we're going to select subjects. And you see, LegalTrac uses the term driving while intoxicated. So we're going to select that. We now have almost 2,000 articles that are specifically about driving while intoxicated. We go back to our list. We add driving while intoxicated, and if we were to read a little further, we would also notice another term is driving under the influence. Back to LegalTrac. Let's look at article number 4. The Impaired Dual System Framework of United States Drunk Driving Laws, How International Perspectives Yield More Sober Results. This looks to be a great article because of the international perspectives. So let's open it up. When you look at this article, you will see that it has United States, Scandinavia, Great Britain, Australia, and Canada. This is a great article if you're trying to do comparative legal research. What can you do with LegalTrac? Well, first of all, you can translate it. You can translate it into Arabic, you can translate it into Hebrew. Though I do need to warn you, it is not much better than Google Translate. You can change the fonts if you want it bigger or smaller, and you can even listen to it. Sometimes the students prefer to read the English but listen to it at the same time to help them understand it better. But there is a problem with this article. It's from winter 2006. It is a bit old. How would we find something more current? Over here by library links, we have what's called findit at HUJI. Findit at HUJI takes you into our catalog, the library catalog, and finds the article you are looking at and tells you in which databases we have access. It is available in Hein Online. By selecting Hein Online, it opens up our article in the original PDF, which gives us the page numbers. See, this is page 531, and here is page 532. Why do we need the page numbers? When you are writing your footnotes and you need to cite to a specific page, you need the page numbers. LegalTrac doesn't always, and most of the time does not, have the actual PDF with the page numbers. So it is always a good idea to actually pull down your article in Hein Online. Another advantage to Hein Online is what we have over here, which is Scholar Check. LegalTrac tells us that this article has been cited by 2 other articles. So if we select the 2 other articles, it shows you exactly where in the text of these articles they cited our article. And you can continue forward because over here you'll see it's been cited 3 times, this article. And this one from 2012 has been cited 2 times. So you can constantly be moving forward and updating your research. Another reason to access your article on Hein is because if you click on Cite, Hein gives you the Bluebook citation format for your article. Hein is usually correct or very close to correct for Bluebook citations. This is the proper Bluebook citation for our article. Back to LegalTrac. If we select subjects again, you'll notice that you can limit it to the United States or to the United Kingdom. Let's select United States. We now have 497 articles that the subject is driving while intoxicated, and it is talking about the United States. Let's look at the first article, Houston Cocktail. It's peer-reviewed. What is peer review? Peer review is the process by which an academic journal passes a paper submitted for publication to independent experts for comments on its suitability and worth. You can select only peer-reviewed journals. However, peer review is not always as important in legal writing, so we're going to take it off. Why is that? Because law reviews in the United States are often written by students, and although the article may be from a well-respected university and be a very useful article, it may not be peer-reviewed. Peer review is much more important in criminology and other disciplines. You'll notice that the first few articles are not in full text. It says citation only. That's how you know it's not full text. But again, if we clicked on Find It at HUJI, it would tell us where we could find this article. If we scroll down to this article, The Privacy Implications of DUI Refusals and Forced Blood Alcohol Tests, What Judges Can Do, and we open it up. This article references Mitchell versus Wisconsin, a United States Supreme Court case from 2019. We should add it to our list. Once you find a good case, that also should go on your list of terms. If we read Current State of the Law, probable cause is rooted in the American criminal justice system and is the bedrock standard for judges approving search warrants. The Fourth Amendment guards the right of the people to be secure in their persons against unreasonable searches. What is the Fourth Amendment? It is the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. Back to LegalTrac, you'll see in related subjects you can actually search by the actual case. Again, remove full text. You'll see we have 4 articles that discuss this case. The actual case is not available on LegalTrac. LegalTrac only has articles. To get the actual case, you will need to go to Lexis or Westlaw. From these 4 articles, if you look here, you have one just on the Fourth Amendment, just on warrantless blood draws from the Harvard Law Review from November 2019. This would probably be a good article for you to read also. Back to our search, let's remove United States, go back to subjects, and select United Kingdom. We now have 352 articles that are about driving while intoxicated, having to do with the United Kingdom, if that was the country that you were choosing to do your comparative law for. Select subjects, and if you go down to the bottom of the list and hover over them, you will see that you can even select specifically articles having to do with a specific act of the United Kingdom. We did our search as a basic search. You can also select advanced search. And let's do a more complicated search. We know that the subject is driving while intoxicated. So we will select that and we will make it the subject. We want this or this. So we'll add our drunk driving. Now we know that that is not a subject heading, so we'll leave it as a basic search. But maybe we're also interested in seeing what there might be on driving under the influence, so we'll do that also. And we'll leave that as a basic search. Now we want to add a row, and we want one of these terms to also include warrants. So we're going to add search warrant. Now we don't know if it's a subject or not, so we're going to leave it as a basic search, and we'll hit search. Again, always remove the full text. You now have 2,800 articles. And if we go to subjects, you will notice over here that searches and seizures is actually a subject heading. So let's select that. And we now have 141 articles. And look, our first article is that Harvard Law Review article that we found before. For review, start your comparative research with LegalTrac. LegalTrac contains articles from legal journals around the world. Always remove full text. Use the Subjects tab for finding a specific country, case, statute, or term. Use the Advanced Search to limit or expand your search with more keywords or subjects. Download your articles from Hein Online. Check ScholarCheck to locate more up-to-date articles. And use the Bluebook citation from Hein for your footnotes. Thank you for watching our video. Please hit the subscribe button.